democracy if people don't have a right to speak?
David Shabib.
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 Judgment Day news and a little branch off here. I was contemplating my to-do list, what was possible for me to do, given my understanding of what's happening in our world today, and looking for an answer for that with what would true survival, or what would you do at this time, being conscious of the world that I'm living in, and the direction that it's going under its state of, basically under its monetary state and its nation states. Understanding that after my life search, and meeting friends along the way, and one of those important people in my life was Louis Lasowski, S.O.S. Lasowski, who we ran together in politics, and we've had lots of talks, some pretty good disagreements, and the last time he wanted to totally get rid of me, wasn't going to talk to me ever again, and we didn't talk for a few months. And so I'm on my way back. He's at this place up in Spencer's Bridge, and I'm on my way. So I make the trip, and I want to go see him. I go see him. We reconnect. And then I come back later, and we reconnect again, and basically I listen to him speaking, and what he's doing is really it's really important. He's doing organic farm survival, how to make the organic farms, how to help the organic farmers who are in severe struggle with the economic conditions. And having trouble producing enough of a crop without using chemicals, and going in debt to maintain that state. So he shows up, and he's a very good help, and he loves gardening, and so he's working on their land, and he just keeps moving ahead, all plodding along, just steady state. And I listened to him talk, and it was basically, I said, okay, I've heard this all before. It's the same story. I got the same story. It's not changing much. We're the same as we were, and we're still up against it, but things are changing. And so what he's doing, I thought, well, what can I do? How can I help? And he's saying, you do it right, make simple steps, and get it right, and then just keep making simple steps forward as you go, making clear decisions based on your circumstances, and then just small steps, one little bit at a time. And that's, you got to be patient. You really be patient, right? He's very patient. So, and he's lived in his truck for like 15 years. Practiced austerity to the extreme. He was just telling me about his toilet paper evolution, and I'll get him to tell that story. I'll let him tell that story. But that basically, he practices austerity, and he uses very little. He uses what he needs, and he can produce what he needs, and more so. He can produce more because he's a gardener. But I say, well, we're not gaining numbers. We need more people helping these farmers, because they're in trouble. They're and it's very hard because you can't afford to hire the help, and the help can't afford to come unless they are hired. So he's been voluntarily doing work on this farm for the last few years, and it's amazing what he's done. I'd love to show it on camera, and maybe I'll get a chance to, if this idea that I now have can get some support. Now, we're seeing a lot of things in our experience, and in order for anything to catch now, it has to go on YouTube and get viral, go viral, like right, it's just a quick move, right? And I haven't been able to go viral. I haven't been able to get this state of emergency declaration that I've been trying to make, and I haven't been able to do that. I just can't get the audience. And he's talking about gardening all the time, and it's the same old story. And I thought, well, everything's changed. The world's changing. It's going the way we saw it back then, the way it was going, and heading for this circumstance. And so it wasn't what we wanted, but we knew it was basically going to happen if they keep doing the same old thing, and they're going to get the same old results. So looking for the way through this, and then taking that very patient one-step move, one whole movement, he calls it, and plant the seed, and be patient, watch the seed grow. And then you get back in touch with where food's coming from, and not relying on the grocery store to supply our needs, and we've lost control right now. So the farmers, the organic farmers especially, are in economic, they're struggling to get through this, can't afford the help unless you have high production. We have to change that. And so I thought, okay, here's the idea. So, organic farm, okay, what was the second? What was the third word? Organic farm rescue. And we get the workers who want to take part in survival of these organic farms, and the way we get this message out that we need this is that we could do this, and it would take care of a lot of people, give them a real good education, but we need then they need the teachers, we need the people to show up to get the message out that we do this ongoing documentary of what he's doing right now. So we go and we do this quick film on this, like maybe I don't know, even like it doesn't matter how short it is, because it's a different world now. Time is not of any real essence. It's instant communication, and so we can do this right now. So so we get the people out onto these organic farms, and we do films on it. We do documentaries on these farms that are doing this rescue, and talking about the stories of the people coming, in a great series that we could produce. And I think it would grab an audience right away, and they'd want to know what was going on today at this organic farm, because we can do it that quick. We can get these messages up on a daily basis. And this is Organic Farm Survival, and you have a cast of characters there who are showing up to revive this farm. It doesn't matter what time of year it is, there's always something that can be done to prepare. And make great film work, would make great stories of the people who come, and the circumstances of the situation, and how Louis Lasowski handles this revival of this farm so that it's now producing and it's thriving and doing good work. It's very important that Louis Lasowski, that his story gets out, like what he's doing right now. He's going to be at my place in a few days. I want to pitch this idea to him that we do an ongoing documentary on what's going on in the garden, and we get these farms together. And so the real episode would be on finding a farm, which we have one already, and you move in onto it with a film crew, and you show the whole economic picture. You don't mess with their private reality, their business. You just show the economic picture of the land, the price of the land, and the price of the crops, and the cost of the help, and the whole economic picture, and they got a fruit stand there. So it'd be really great to see. You could watch this whole picture unfolding, and it would be a seasonal production. Whatever season we're in would be what was happening at that time in this documentary. It would be great live reality show, and we do it on the internet. We don't need any production crew or a media center or anything. We don't need any distribution other than we're going through the media and the catch is that you're invited to participate as an organic farmer in these rescue missions that were going on. But we use the film and the supporters of the film to provide whatever costs are necessary for these farmers to be rescued. And I think it's a great idea. So I'm going to pitch it. So this is, I'm at a truck stop, and I better get out of here. The trucks are back. Okay, that's it.